Hi, I'm Bill Osmolsky with the MacIver Institute, and this is your MacIver News Bulletin. After passing the state budget during the last week of June, the legislature got a chance to catch its breath in early July. But Governor Tony Evers had some big decisions to make. He only had 6 days to decide what to do with the Republican legislature's budget. Should he veto it, veto parts of it, or just sign it as is? The clock was ticking. Evers was ready with his decision on July 3rd. He had originally proposed an $84 billion budget. The legislature brought that amount down about $2 billion. It was still much bigger than the last budget, but not enough to fulfill the governor's many promises.
I believe the people of Wisconsin deserve more, and I believe that we should and can do better.
Evers said he considered vetoing the entire budget, but ultimately realized there was a lot he liked about the Republican budget.
Vetoing this budget in its entirety also would have meant passing up on the opportunity to provide investments in special education, the largest per-pupil school aid increase in a decade, increased revenue to fix our roads, making critical investments in broadband, Wisconsin shares, child welfare, rural hospitals, transit, the VTAE system, and lots of other important priorities.
And so the governor chose to sign it after making 78 changes with his veto pen. Senate Majority Leader Scott Fitzgerald said those vetoes really didn't change all that much.
None of them jump out at me so significant that I think you can make the case that he really changed the document that we passed on the floor of the Senate last week. So I'm pleased that he signed it, and I would say because for the most part our budget was kept intact, I think it's a good thing for Wisconsin.
Evers says he will continue to push for his agenda through separate legislation, most notably the federal Medicaid expansion that would cover working-age adults living above poverty.
I have to make this really clear. This budget is just a down payment on the people's budget and the priorities of the people of Wisconsin.
As is always the case with split governments, neither side got everything it wanted out of the state budget. That means there are still plenty of loose ends and unfinished business that lawmakers will be looking to address over the next year. Be sure to visit us at MacIverInstitute.com for regular updates and check us out on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. For the MacIver Institute, I'm Bill Osmolsky, and this has been your MacIver News Bulletin.